What is up, boys? Chris here from Slips and Tips, back for another NBA video. And in this video, I got my 5 favorite NBA picks that I want to talk to you guys about for today's slate. Now, if you're from the States, this is for the Friday slate. If you're from Australia, this is for the Saturday games. And as always, I'll give you guys my thoughts, my reasonings, and the stats. And of course, the reason why I like these picks the most. It's a pretty stacked slate. We had a red day yesterday, unfortunately, so I'm hoping from this good slate today, we bounce back and we hopefully get a sweep. Now, if you're new here, guys, like I said, my name is Chris from Slips and Tips. I post free picks on my Instagram. I've got a free Telegram group as well that has my Telegram exclusives for the NBA every single day, as well as extra parlays that are already added in the Telegram group chat today. So if you're new here, guys, show some love. Telegram is free. Instagram is free. Check the links in the description. But without further ado, guys, like I always say, let's keep these videos nice and quick and straight to the point, and let's talk about my first pick. Now, for my first pick, I'm really loving Trae Young from the Hawks to go over 34.5 points plus assists. He's done this in 5 of his last 5 games against the Raptors, who he loves versing. He's averaged 42 per game over that spread of games against them. He's also covered this in 6 of his last 8 home games, averaging 35.6 over his last 10 games. So right on it, I can see how the bookies got to this number, but I don't really think they contributed the fact that he just loves versing the Raptors and he's got an amazing history against them. Now, the Raptors also ranked 20th in points against, and they also ranked 25th in assists against. So perfect matchup for him as far as where the Raptors are right now. I think this is going to be a close competitive game. I mean, the Hawks are at home, but there's a massive total. And I think, as always, Trae is the main guy. He's been balling out of his mind lately. So I really like him at home to go over this points and assists line. Now, for my next pick, guys, pick number 2, I'm really loving LeBron James, 2+ made threes. If you know me and if you know my page, we were riding with this for a long time because he just kept hitting him. And I think this is going to be another game where he does it again. So he's covered this line in 11 of his last 12 games, averaging 2.1 made threes per game, and 7 of his last 7 home games. So he's been even better at home shooting threes. Now, Spurs are 25th in threes made against, and they also rank 15th in threes attempted against. So once again, another good matchup. Now, the Lakers need to win. They've strung together some losses, and I just think LeBron's been back from his All-Star break. He missed the last game, so he's been rested, and I just think he's going to shoot the ball against this Spurs team who don't really have much answers as far as guarding him. So yeah, Lakers need to win. LeBron's back at home. He's back, and I just like him for 2 made threes. I'll take it at this line. Now, for my third pick, guys, we're going with Andrew Wiggins from the Warriors to go over 14.5 points plus assists. This is a line that he's covered in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging 17.6 per game, and 5 of his last 6 home games, averaging 20.4 per game. So he's even better at home. It makes perfect sense. He's up against the Hornets, so this is another good matchup, and they are 24th in points against and 28th in assists against. So that's why I added in the points and assists line. I was going to take his points line, but I just think this is a little bit better. I'm expecting a lot of points this game and I'm expecting the Warriors to win. I'm really liking Wiggins lately. He seems to be back, and I think he's making his threes and he's getting a couple dimes. So that's why I'm taking his over for his points and assists line. Now, next one is for James Harden to have 1+ block. Pretty random. I know a lot of people don't really talk about blocks and steals, but for James Harden, he really stood out to me because he's covered this in 6 of his last 7 games and 4 of his last 5 against the Grizzlies. He's also hit this in 3 of his last 4 away matches, and the Grizzlies are 29th in blocks against. So another good matchup. I think it ticks a lot of my boxes. James Harden's projected to play 35 minutes. So that's a lot of time on the floor. I mean, hopefully there's no blowout, even though the Clippers are heavily favorite to win. But I just think he can get 1 block in the time that he's on the field against the Grizzlies, who suck in blocks against. Now, for my last pick, guys, is another pretty random line, probably a line that not many people talk about because it's for Mike Conley from the T-Wolves to go over his rebounding line, which is set at 2.5. Now, he's done this in 4 games straight, averaging just over 4 boards per game. Also, 5 of his last 5 home games, he's covered this line, averaging 3.8 per game. The Bucks are 19th in rebounds against, and this is just a really short line the bookies have gone with because I understand the amount of bigs on the floor, and it is the most randomest player to get boards, as Mike Conley's not known for that. I think for him to go over 2.5, he could probably get 1 or 2 that just come his way. He's been very active. He's averaging just under 29 minutes. So he's having a lot of time on the floor. And like I said, without him even trying, I think he can cover this line. 2.5 is really short. So that's why I'm taking his over. We'll see how we go. But those are my 5 picks, guys. Like I say with these videos, I do it all in one take, no fancy graphics. Let's just get straight into it and let's hope for a sweep and a bounce back for today. So those are my picks, guys. Like I said at the start of the video, my Instagram is public, my Telegram group is free, and this YouTube page is growing thanks to you guys. So go and give us a follow on all my socials. I really appreciate it. And like I always say, let's get them ticks. Hopefully we get a sweep going. Cheers, boys. Good luck, everyone.